Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to a Kop-Ish Catch-Up Live. My name is Callum, joined by Matt, joined by Drifty. That was last night. And we're back with a show. Not going to be a long one today, people, but we are going to speak about a few topics that are going on in the world of Liverpool Football Club at the moment. Drift, my bro, how are you doing?
I feel a bit better now. Yesterday, I felt
missed you on the Monday show. I can't lie, I did miss you.
I missed you, lot, man. I mean, there was a point where the notification went off on wifey's phone. She was like, "Oh look," and then I saw it. I was like, "Oh, the boys are alive." But yeah, I had a banging headache as well. But feeling all right today. I don't know what that was, but we move. But yeah, big up everyone as well. Sorry, I missed the show. I have to catch up on it as well. I haven't had a chance to actually catch up on it. So
decent show.
A couple of the comments that I saw coming through was quite negative. So I'm guessing the show had a lot of.
It seems like nowadays you question anything the club does and you're negative, man.
Yeah.
Or you try and show a different side. It's just a bit crazy. It's I just think it's that time of the year with transfers or lack of transfers for us. Everyone's a bit tense and a bit uptight at the moment, but such as it goes, isn't it? And
indeed.
Speaking of transfers, Mr. Romano has been talking again, saying that he believes Liverpool will potentially sign up to 3 players this summer, and says we should be on the lookout for Liverpool signing a centre-back and a midfielder. Yes. I'm going to let you speak about it because I get called a Romano hater.
Bruv, they're just
privately we spoken, man. You know where I stand on this. What's your thoughts on what you say?
Bruv, they're just talking, bruv. Like they don't know. They probably get asked like 100 times a day. So fair play to them. It's probably annoying. But like even here's the thing that got me a little bit worried when it came to
cut you, Drew. If you said to me, Cal, do you know about XYZ? And I don't know about X, Y, and Z. Is it just bad of me not to? Isn't it just better for me to say, do you know what, Drift? I don't know, you know.
It is. It actually.
Why doesn't he just do that?
Do you know what? Maybe he gets bad intel, and he does it with the best intention of thinking it's true, but like he's getting bad intel. But we will never know, innit? We'll never really know. But I just think it's a lot of talking. And not even just Romano, I'm talking about all of them. I just think there's a lot of talking because it's transfer season. And let's be honest, bro, it's been very quiet. Like Man United are only the ones who kind of like caused a bit of excitement within the transfer window. City ain't done nothing exciting. Calafiore is a great signing, but it's not an exciting thing. Chelsea, they haven't really bought anyone exciting. Tottenham, I guess Gray's a bit exciting, but still not like nobody's really done anything. That's like
you go. Aston Villa have done quite a bit of business.
Yeah, but you know, unfortunately, the media don't really hone in on Villa. They're one of the smaller teams that people don't really. Because remember, I didn't even know that there was a player. I remember you told me they signed. I didn't even know they had him, and I was like, "Oh shit, don't lie." And then I found out after you told me. So I reckon it's either bad intel or they've just got to fill a gap. Do you know what I mean? But it's been a very quiet transfer window. We were worried this would happen. I know a lot of people, we've even gone back and forth on this about the whole, like, is the FFP thing real and will City ever get in trouble, etc., etc. But I think a quieter window proves it probably is, bro. I think we've got to the point now where it isn't really a laugh it off, do what you want thing. I think you've got to take it seriously. Otherwise, you will get in trouble because otherwise, why is everybody so quiet? Like, it's a transfer window, you know what I mean? And normally after tournaments, it always gets a bit hyped as well because you want the tournament players who did well to, like, go if you need money or you're looking to buy one of the Dons if you're one of the big teams. So it's a bit weird, isn't it? It is very, very strange. We had a tournament and now we're only 2 weeks away from the start of the season and it's still very, very quiet. And yeah, just before I forget, the thing that worries me the most from a Liverpool point of view is when Arne Slot was doing his interview, and they asked him about transfers. When he said the part of, look, if we start the season or the transfer window shuts and we haven't bought anyone, then it's just because we think the squad is good enough. We've got some very good players here. And then he said, but I can't imagine the transfer window closing and we haven't done any business. But bro, even the fact he put that beginning bit of like, it's like, bro, well, he's already kind of let us know. Like, he likes the players out at the club, and maybe, just maybe, this ain't the window we dip the market, Cal. Oh man, you know what I really missed? I wasn't here yesterday for the conversation you lot would have had, because no one even responded in the group when I put the, we've rejected 2 bids for Endo. You lot didn't even say nothing, and that silence said everything. I knew if you lot aren't responding to that, I was like, you might be busy, but the chances are you're just peed off, and you're like, I ain't even got the time for this shit.
No, I don't want to sell Endo. I don't want to sell Endo.
Doesn't the not selling Endo part, if an offer comes in, show we probably might not buy a DM? Because think about it, if you're going to buy a DM and you got Besetic or Morton at the club, if an offer comes for Endo, you take the offer. We didn't lose any money. Really.
I said all of this yesterday. Drift. I hope you get a better response than I did, because I said all of this yesterday and I got absolutely roasted for it. So go true, bro. I'm gonna
is this predicated on the fact that you want him to go? Because remember, the difference between me is I don't want Endo to go, but I can understand why the club would.
No, I want Endo to stay for a season. I want him to stay for another season.
Okay, so why did you get roasted for just?
Because it's me. I basically said I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool didn't sign a DM this window. And I also said I think right wing is more of a priority than DM, simply because we have quantity in DM. Even though the quality is lacking, we have quantity, whereas at right wing we don't have quantity. We have one person to do it.
Well, like I said, I don't think Morton or Steffi will be able to handle this season being first team at every single game. And therefore, I do believe that's why Endo has definitely got to stay around regardless of what people think. I think he's good. I think he gets a little bit too disrespected. But if you had intentions of buying the DM, you would take the Endo money. We paid 16. We got offered 13. He's a year older now. You didn't really lose any money. That's a perfect deal. That's actually a perfect deal for everybody involved. And then you go and buy whatever big DM or bad boy DM you want to go and get. You know what I mean? And then loan out either one of the two out of Morton and Besetic, and then the other one gets game time whenever they can. Yes, Ram, big. It's been a minute actually. Big up, Ram. So I'm a little concerned.
I kind of disagree with you. I think even if we sign a DM, I think we should be keeping Endo, because let's not act like the new DM will settle straight away, or they might not get injured, God forbid. You still want to have some security in the team, and I think Endo provides that. And I keep on saying it. I think we should send Besetic out on loan for at least 6 months.
See, here's the difference between Morton and Besetic. I think Besetic is kind of a protect him and you keep him around because of what he's recovering from. Morton's growing into a man now. He'll be a lot more secure being the one who goes out on loan, so to speak. That's the only reason why I would do that. I'd rather Besetic was getting the best facilities for his continued recovery rather than a random manager who might play him wrong, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ram, my Shelton shout wasn't bad even at the time, brother. Shelton, I'm telling you, he's right there. Do you know how much we could get Shelton for, bro? Probably about 30 M's.
I've not seen enough of him to convince me, but I've also not seen enough of him to make a formalized opinion on him either.
Yeah, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place now, aren't we?
I think, here's the thing. This is what I said yesterday that really triggered people. I said, historically, Edwards doesn't like to work on the basis of, I'll just sign anyone for a position. So let's say Endo is rated a 5 out of 10. You could easily upgrade on him, right? You can go and get 6 out of 10. But I don't see Edwards wanting to do that. I think Edwards would want to go and get someone like who's an 8 out of 10 rather than settle for a 6 out of 10 if he's already got a 5 out of 10.
Remember, we disagree on this because I think Endo is about a 6 to 6.5 out of 10.
Fair
so
dues, but
I rate Endo higher than you and Matt do.
Either way, it's easy to upgrade on him, but it's not easy to get a talent that moves the needle, right? Edwards is someone who usually likes to go and buy someone who moves the needle. So if you can't find someone who moves the needle, I don't think you're just going to buy for the sake of it, because we're not going to buy someone who's a 7 out of 10, for example, this summer, and then go and buy a 9 out of 10 next summer. If we buy a 7 out of 10 this summer, that's usually what we're going to stick with, right? Again, I'll be very surprised if we sign a DM. I hope I'm wrong. I'll be very surprised.
Yeah, I don't know, man. FSG are the complete opposite to me. I'm the type of guy, I'll go shop, spend like £150, and I'll come home and the missus will be like, we've already got some. Why'd you buy this? And be like, stock up in it. Make sure we never run out. Like, I'm that type of guy. Yeah. FSG are the just go shop on their way home and buy what they're going to eat that day. They're that type of people, so that nothing ever goes off, nothing, like there's no risk of it all because you're just buying for today, living for today. I need them to start being like me, man, and start stocking up and having a little extra just to make sure that you're always all right, man. And yeah, sometimes your money does go to waste, but you know what? Sometimes you're just so grateful. You're like, I told you this would come in handy. I'll buy like 4 or 5 cartons of milk at the same time. People think I'm crazy.
I know I do that.
But you know, there's some people that just buy one and they just keep going back every 2 days to just get more. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like,
no, definitely not.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I maintain Fabrizio is good at what he does. He knows nothing about Liverpool. So again, by all means, to him, go get your money, man. You put clickbait stuff out there for Liverpool fans. Most Liverpool fans buy on it. You get paid for it. So I'm not going to hate on that, but I mean, I don't understand why people hang on to his every word.
You can only freeze bread for a month, Pimp. I said freeze it until next year, you know. But I am the type of guy who see it in the discount section, buy 2 and put 1 in the freezer when I get home.
Of course.
100%. Of
course. 100%.
Do you know how happy I get when the American bagels are on special? Mad thing.
It's game changer, man. Right. Sepp Vandenberg's been linked to PSV, then was he linked to German club, and now he's been linked to Southampton. Is it just a matter of time before Sepp goes, or do you actually think he may have a chance to stick around?
I think he'll go purely based on the fact he doesn't seem like he wants to stay. I think he's just like accepted his fate almost, and he just wants to go and do what he's got to do now, innit? I respect it.
I actually, so Sepp was speaking about his situation, saying that obviously he wants a certain amount of game time, and Liverpool's his dream, etc. Still, but he still wants a certain amount of game time. I respect it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I think it's quite refreshing to hear honesty from a footballer. And me and Matt were speaking about it last night. He's effectively 3rd choice right back and 5th choice centre back. Where's he going to get the game time?
Yeah. No, that's true. And 20 mil is good money for him.
I don't think we'll get 20 mil.
Maybe that's why he won't go then.
I don't think we'll get 20 mil. I think we'll get...
Because I'll be honest with you, as much as he's improved, in this market, I don't think you should sell for less than 20 mil. There are way like dodgier deals going on for a lot more money. So I can get why the club would want more.
Do you know what? Ian Benjamin might even be 4th choice right back. I think we said this actually last night as well. Trent, if he's going to stay at right back, Bradley, Gomez, and then him.
Let's not talk about Trent. The brother might not even be at the club.
Oh, are you starting to worry as well?
I'm just getting ready to walk through that door and shut it behind me and leave him on the other side of that door and just give him a big... But we'll see, innit?
On Stone Cold, yeah. You know, let's dive into that. Is he a traitor if he leaves?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's Scouse. and he's been here from jump.
So
And we hate Real Madrid.
doesn't make him a traitor.
I mean, traitor might be a strong word because to be a traitor, you have to like deceive the people who you're
What
being
about
a
if he says,
traitor
what
against.
about if he says he wants to just go there for a year and then come back in a year's time?
Nah, say 1999 or whatever it was, bro. No, was it 2004? Is it 2004? This ain't 2004.
So hold on, Jim. Hold on. So why is it all right for one man to do, but not a next man?
I never said it was all right. I said I understand.
Okay.
I said I understand. I
Okay.
never said it was all right. I just said I understand.
Okay. I just thought I'm just here to ask these questions, Drift.
I know. And plus, come on, man. Let's be honest. That would never happen. That was a very unique situation that Owen only signed a 2-year deal with Real Madrid. Because that never happens. If Real Madrid are signing a superstar, they'll never normally let a player come for that cheap. Do you get what I mean? So that was a very unique. And that's why for anyone who does actually hate Owen for what he did, you can see the proof is in the pudding that it was true what he was saying, that he signed a very short-term contract because he just wanted to experience life in another country. But if they sign Trent now, it'll be a 4 or 5 year deal. They'd never do some little short deal like that so he could come back again or whatever. They'd never do that.
What if Trent's sitting there and going, and he's basically saying, are Liverpool going to show ambition and really push the boat out and get certain players? And if the answer is no, why should he stick around?
Look,
if Real Madrid won him and he's seen Liverpool not even buying a DM, for example, Arne Slot saying he's good with what he's got potentially, or FSG saying we ain't going to put the money up, why should he? Why should he stay at Liverpool?
Because it means more.
What means more? What, struggling?
That was his quote. That was his quote, remember?
Yeah, when we were winning stuff.
Oh, so he just wants to be on the train when it's moving. He doesn't want to push.
Wants to have a successful football career. And why shouldn't he?
Look, I don't know what level my hate would go to for him if he jumped ship, or if I would get any hate for him. I don't know. It'd be very intriguing to see.
My question is this: why is the hate? Why is the hate directed to Trent and not towards the club? The club have let his contract run down. Let's be real. Right now, as of things right now, the club aren't showing ambition like they want to win the league.
Do you know what? I'm not even. I'm never going to do the whole. I'm never going to do the whole back FSG thing. But if he leaves, I think his contract running down could be deliberate from his part and nothing to do with the club, because it would be very convenient for him to use the whole, I've got a year left and rare. But like him not wanting to stay and wanting to go would make me start thinking, was it possibly he didn't want a new deal and he's becoming a part of this new crop of young players that want to take
give him a new deal last summer? Careers? Why weren't him, Salah and Virgil given new deals last summer?
I don't know. But at least it sounds like Salah and Virgil want to stay.
That's not the point, though. Why were they not? Why wasn't this sorted out last summer?
But we'll never know, bro. We'll never know. But it was definitely him who said last summer. It was his words when he said it means more.
Yeah,
he's a scouse. He's got to understand it. He's supposed to there's supposed to be a level of loyalty that he has that's like unquestionable.
I think he's shown that loyalty so far, no? He's 25 now, coming into his prime potentially. Shouldn't he deserve?
He goes and gives Real Madrid his prime.
Shouldn't he deserve to win trophy? So should he waste his prime potentially at a club that doesn't have the ambition to match what he has then?
No,
I'm asking this question generally because let's be real. You want FSG out. I want FSG out. Matt wants FSG out. A lot of our community want FSG out. Why? Because we don't believe they are ambitious enough, right?
Yeah, I hear
so if we want them out, but they're not leaving, but they're not ambitious enough, why are we upset with Trent as opposed to those people?
No, I'll be upset with both parties. But obviously Trent is the individual, so
I'll be upset with Trent leaving. I can't get upset with him. Why should he? What obligation does he have to stay at a club that is not matching his ambition? What obligation? What? Because he was born in the city. That's not fair. He's
Yeah,
one.
but
We
it
all,
kind of is.
we
Though.
all,
It kind
no,
of is.
Drift. We all sit here and we say he's one of the best players in world football, one of the most talented footballers in the world. Why should he not get to express his talent and win stuff based on his talent? What? Because our club's not ambitious enough? That's not fair.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong. I don't think that would wash with me if that was his. If that was his reasoning, that wouldn't wash with me. It wouldn't. And again, bro, let's be honest. Let's bring Michael Owen back into this just for a second because it perfectly explains the difference between the love. So you look at Carragher, you look at Gerrard, and you look at Owen. Now, I know Owen isn't a scouser, but obviously you know his connection is still very, very strong to the club. Owen left, and people felt hurt by him wanting to leave. McManaman even gets a bad reception to a degree sometimes because of what happened when he left. And then Gerrard and Carragher are held and loved because they stayed. Now, you could arguably say they had more reason to want to go because there were certain trophies that Liverpool was obvious weren't going to win, i.e. the Premier League. And they would like craving those things. And you could say players of that caliber, especially Gerrard, it is actually a crime they finished their career and they don't have those accolades. Trent has won everything. So loyalty should be more involved in his thinking because, yeah, he might want to win more, but he's won everything. He hasn't got any what ifs in his mind or in his career. He's got everything. Only England is a
more
what
than
if.
once, bro.
No, I get that, but you get my point though. Like he can't really because if Gerrard and Carragher can stay loyal to Liverpool, and there was certain things that they were clearly going to miss out on in their career, then Trent has less excuse to not have that Scouse loyalty because he's experienced everything. So he can't go, but I needed to win this or I wanted to, like what Harry Kane did when he left Spurs. I don't think Kane wanted to leave Spurs, but he's just like, right, I'm 30 now, I've got to win something. Like I've got to win something. So
and what do people say? What do people say about Harry Kane? He's stupid. He should have left years ago.
But Trent's won everything, so you can't say that about Trent.
No, you're right. But because he's won everything, he might be looking at it going, well, if I've won everything, but the ambition's not there to try and do it again, what am I sticking around for? And
no,
so
I hear you.
Pip makes a great point here. Gerrard did move the bar for loyalty and sacrificed it all for Liverpool. But we shouldn't expect that from all Scousers. We all sit and say Gerrard was a once in a lifetime.
I hear that, but all right. So let me ask you.
And Gerrard was this close to going to Chelsea. Let's not forget. He was that close to going to Chelsea.
Do you think that, especially if you're a Manc and it's Man United or Man City, if you're a Scouser and it's, you know, if you're a Birmingham boy and it's Villa or Birmingham, there's certain towns and it is a bit different in them. Like if you're a Geordie and you're from Newcastle, there's certain parts of the country that are different in it. They hit different in terms of you're from that area, your love for that area, etc., etc. To become a legend would mean everything if that's your situation, innit? So, ideally, I reckon Grealish would have loved no more than Villa to have been this good then, and maybe he wouldn't even have done the Man City move. He would have been like, maybe I can win things here at Villa because I'd rather be a legend here than anywhere else. This is my club. Would Trent not also have to take that into consideration in terms of that? Do you want a statue? Do you want to be that guy? Because to walk in your own ends, nothing is better than to be that guy in your own ends and live in immortality forever. And not that he wouldn't be a legend.
He already is.
But if he leaves, he ruins that. He ruins the ability to be just everything. Just, you know what I mean? That level he would be on in terms of the Scouse. And Liverpool's history would be if he's a one club man and he's the guy who won the Premier League and he becomes captain and all that shit, bro, he could even overtake Gerrard.
Shall I tell you why I don't think he won't come back? Shall I tell you why he'll still be a legend? And this will put the fan base to the test. I've seen Coutinho fake injury and leave. I've seen Suarez say that he was basically being treated as a slave and wanted to leave. Seen Torres go to Chelsea and say he's now playing for the biggest club in England. They all get welcomed back with open arms, don't they?
I don't necessarily.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I don't know if I'll say open
every year the Liverpool Twitter put out stuff about Torres, Suarez.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the fans, bro. I don't think the fans are like, yeah, we still love you and all that stuff.
The fan base twerked for Coutinho when it looked like he was leaving Barcelona. Two of them are in this community.
I don't think they did. I don't think they did.
Two of them are in this. Two of them represent this channel.
And you got raw. Okay. Never twerked in my life, but fair enough. Look, I there's still a part of me that definitely thinks being an academy boy, being a homebred Scouser, it's just a little bit different, bro. You know it's different. You know, like there would be different expectations. You know what it's like? I don't know if this analogy is gonna make sense to people or because I just thought of it. You know, there can be 3 different types of child. Yeah. There can be an adopted child, there can be a stepchild, and then there can be a biological child. There are different levels to what you expect as the dad from all of those. And let's be honest, if it's the biological child, he has to go above and beyond more so than the foster kid or the step kid. 100% count. And you could do the same thing for all 3 of them because you want to be fair, whatever. But we know the loyalty's got to be more with the biological. If anything happens, if I need you to ride out with me, the biological has to be the one that there's more expectation on, and I would expect will be the last one to turn his back on me. But they're all my kids. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what being Scouts and coming through the academy is different, Cal. He's the biological. You see Torres and them, man, they were the foster kids, bro.
I see it slightly different. I personally think if you have a biological child, like me personally, I don't feel like my kids owe me anything. I feel like I owe my kids a duty. They didn't ask to be born. Me and my missus did what we did, and
you know what I mean.
They came along.
You know, if you were drowning, the biological better be the one who's first to jump in to save.
No, to be honest, I don't really care who it is, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is, he better be the one. He better be the one who's more like Dad, and he's diving in that. You know what I mean, to come get me.
To be honest, I if I do a good enough job, I'd expect all 3 of them to.
Yeah,
help.
So would I. But the foster kid might be like, I've only known him 4 years. It looks rough in there. I might die as well.
I know,
he might, bro. He might. I'm just saying, bro.
I really want Trent to stay. I'm really worried he might not. But I can't sit here and begrudge him for leaving. I can be angry at the situation. But for me, it's more on the club than the player. Do not let players run into the last year of their contract. I don't even let that happen on Football Manager, bro. So why the hell is it happening in real life with 3 of our best players? In fact, scrap that. Apart from Alisson, our 3 best players.
All right. I agree with you on that part.
It's ludicrous, bro.
But here's the difference with the Trent thing, though, bro. I don't think even 2 years would matter if he wants to go.
Last summer, Trent would have signed a new contract.
But this summer, he might have still kicked up a fuss and won in Madrid. And once a player's head turned...
But who's in the driving seat in that situation? Us, right? Because we turn around to Madrid and Trent and we go, you're not leaving for anything less than 175 or 200 then. Cool. So go and speak to your boys. Go and speak to your boy Bellingham and tell him to go and pass that message to Florentino. Whereas right now, he can just go, yeah, Jude, yeah, next year, yeah. All right, tell him I'll come on a free. These men aren't signing me up to a deal.
But the difference with that, though, bro, would be you'd have an unhappy player for a year. We'd all know he wants to go. And then Real Madrid would just say, we'll come and get you next year when it is cheaper. And it would just mess up everything. Because if he wants to go, there's nothing we can do about it.
But last summer, if we signed him up to a contract, we wouldn't be in this situation now.
I think the law of Real Madrid would be there regardless. Like, you know, like that whole thing.
I don't even think Real Madrid would really be after him if he wasn't. It's a reason that they're targeting Alphonso Davies and Trent right now, you know. Why aren't they going after someone like Hakimi or remember Hakimi used to play for Real Madrid as well? Why are they not going after Hakimi or Jeremy Frimpong or you think Real Madrid aren't silly, you know?
No, you could be right. You could be right. But I still believe if the player wants to go, he will make the situation like to the point where we'd have to accept offers at some point because it would be like you can't have an unhappy player, etc., etc. So it's a techie one, isn't it?
We've done this to ourselves, Drift. We've done this to ourselves.
Yeah. I do agree with you at the base value that we should have these players already tied down. I do agree with that.
Do it every single bloody time. We never seem to bloody learn, bro, and it is flipping annoying. But hey ho, what can we do? We just gotta wait and see what happens and see where the cards fall. Right, let me show you. Have you seen the new kit yet, Drift?
No, I haven't. This is going to be an exclusive for me.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. Okey-doke. All right, I'm going to share this screen. All right, can you see that, bro?
Yeah. Oh, why does this look so familiar?
We've had a similar shirt to this back in 1920, I think.
Yeah, it looks very familiar, don't it? I like it though.
I do have that kit somewhere. I'd have to find it.
I do like it. Why they got it blowing in the wind?
Like a L'Oreal advert, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's it though. What's your thoughts?
It's not too bad. I like it. I like that. What do you think?
I like the kit. I think it's really nice. Again, you know my stance at the moment. I'm not buying kits until I see the club do what they need to do.
I hear you. Jamal, I said 1920. Did you accidentally say 1920? I think we had it like back in 1920. So what, a century ago, blood. Raw.
You go, Jamal.
And your memory kills if you remember.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, if I had that sort of memory, then I'd be making money off it. No, I do like the kit. I really like the kit.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. I like the color more so. There's not much of design to it, but I like the color though.
I like simple kits though. Like last season's home kit. Oh, I was in love with it.
Yeah, it was nice.
Really hurts me that I haven't got it. Really hurts me I haven't got it.
Yeah. But I was thinking to get it now. The season's over, and they still want £90 for the vapor.
No.
The season's over, Cal, and they still want £90 for the vapor.
Yeah,
mad.
It is indeed. Let's help these supers. Shout out to Glasgow Red TV, says FSG out the F now. Big up you guys. Respect as always. Big up yourself, John. Hope you're well, brother.
John was livid when he came.
Yeah, I caught the end of it on Friday when I jumped.
Yeah, he's livid.
Yeah, FSG aren't helping themselves. Foot LFC says FSG are always going to be FSG. It is what it is. I hear it. Shout out to Nisa. Ain't seen Nisa in a while. Hope you're well, Nisa. What's your thoughts if Klopp took the England job? It'd be the best thing to happen to England in decades, but I don't think Klopp would ever set foot in that job.
Yeah. And it would also be the perfect job for someone who's knackered because you get a lot of time off when you do international management.
Yeah.
So it would be the perfect job for... I think that might be what he goes into is international management. I'll be quite surprised if he does another club.
I don't. I reckon Klopp takes one more club job and then he's done.
You think so? Who would that be then? Because I think he's already promised he wouldn't be Bayern Munich manager.
I wouldn't be surprised if he went Italy and went somewhere like an AC Milan or somewhere like that.
Maybe.
He likes clubs with history in it.
Yeah.
Sleeping giants.
Maybe.
Like
I don't for some reason I just don't ever see him being Barca or Real manager.
Me neither. If he went to I could see him almost being like the Atletico Madrid manager, for example. As opposed to Bayern as opposed to Barca or Real Madrid.
Yeah. Little bit of a Rafa Benitez about him in that way, where he'd rather win the league with Valencia than Real Madrid, that kind of thing.
Yeah. A Dreamer says, if we want players to show loyalty, LFC must show loyalty to you.
Yeah. It's a two-way street.
It's a two-way street. Dims L111 says, our main issue as a club is we're overly sensitive and centered around money. That's why we are in this situation with Trent, etc. Agreed. Honesty says, Kone is 16 mil. Would you men take him? Everyone knows my answer to that.
I'll be honest with you. It's so weird what's happened with Thuram and Kone in the last year, though. Like, their stock has dropped to the point where they don't even really get involved with the national team. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on with those two. It's a bit strange.
Say that again, sorry.
It's just a little bit strange that Kone and Thuram, after how well they were playing before and how good, the reviews were and how interested people seem to be, that in the last year or so, both of them just massively have just fallen off in terms of like the hype or people caring about them, or even to a degree their performances, because even like they don't even get in the national side and stuff. So it's a little bit, I don't know what's going on with them.
Thuram's gone Juventus.
Oh, Kefram.
Yeah.
Has he? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Actually, no, tell a lie. I did. I just forgot because we had a conversation about that, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just... What was that player that played for Leon, Cal, and his name began with O?
Hossam Aouar.
No. Hey, yeah. Aouar, yeah. Do you remember how good Aouar looked? And then the hype just died down and his career just didn't go anywhere.
Never saw the hype with Aouar.
At one point, he was very, very highly thought after. I don't know. Sometimes these things can just happen, innit?
I hear it.
The core is the one that I said to everyone, like, there was people saying, I don't care if they want 70 mil. He's good, pay it. Do you know how much that would have been a madness if we'd done it?
Yeah, that'd have been crazy.
Yeah, he was not worth 70 mil.
So give me 1 sec. My computer's messing up. Would you be able to just take over supers if there are any left?
Yeah, we've only got 2 left. Oh no, sorry, that was one of them. Yeah, big up our brother Kojo.
Big up Kojo.
You said he's just saying the same thing about Milan, back going off of what we're saying about Klopp, that they are sleeping giants. So yeah, maybe Klopp would be like, let me just go and have one last journey with another heritage club. And if he could bring AC Milan back to the Champions League win, that's it. GOAT status cemented. Won a Champions League with Liverpool and AC Milan. Brought them back to the promised land after years out of the, you know what I mean? When was the last time Milan won the Champions League? Would have been when they beat us in the final, right? 2007. Yeah. So they're coming up nearly 2 decades of no Champions League. And for them, they're even more elite than us in the European thing. Do you know what I mean? AC Milan, I think, is the only club that Real Madrid are above, right? So, yeah, that could be quite, you know what I mean? That could be maybe interesting to Klopp. We'd have to see.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yo, what's good? Big up, bro. Says director and others leaving is what's caused this, not FSG directly, in his opinion. And there were reports of new talks going on prior to the resignation as well. The club has been negotiating with Trent for a year now. It'd be interesting where you get the source from, bro, just so we know if that's an opinion or if you actually do know. If they have been, that will go down to what I was saying a little bit, Carol, in regards to that might mean that he wants to go. If the club have been trying to talk to him, but he just hasn't really wanted to. Or
are we just being cheap?
Well, yeah, it could be that as well. You never know, innit? Sometimes could be a bit of both as well. Big up Maths, who says, if I'm Trent, I'm leaving. No Klopp, no stability, and Nunez missing your sitters must be pissing him off. Pulling on the heartstrings with no project to believe in. Fair dues. Maths is always quite harsh, though, isn't it? No, I'm being serious. Am I lying? Maths, he's normally quite like harsh still, but big up Maths.
I know you mentioned the person's name there, so I'm surprised he's still allowed on the show.
Nah, come on. It is what it is. I would just feel vindicated at the end of the season. That's all.
I hope
big
you
up
do.
Sam Max as always. Says blessing guys. Big up and stay safe. Where's Matt? He basically just told both of us like you weren't in the mood today and we should just do one. I don't know. We'll have to talk to him after. It's very out of character as well. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, people are gonna watch this back and actually think it's true, you know. Poor Max lit up.
Of course, I'm ramping. No, Matt's having a family day today. He had his son had an event, so yeah, big up Matt.
Big up Matt.
So Trent, but FSG reinvest, or will FSG reinvest? I'm not so sure. A leopard never changes its spot. Right, that would be my worry as well.
So like, this is where we have to kind of kill this narrative. Every time we've sold players, FSG have actually reinvested the money directly back into transfers. They've never kept money from transfers. They've never done that.
You might be right.
No, that's a fact. They've never done that. I don't want these lot of the club. I want them gone, but I'm not going to sit there and lie on them either. They've never done that. Whenever we've sold players, it's always been reinvested back into the squad. They have never kept transfer money. Never.
I'm sure they've made a bit of profit off of the transfer money, but
very rarely. If they have.
Jack, I hope that's Jack. Big up says, would you sign Edison or Wharton? Not Wharton. I don't think Wharton's ready yet.
If we're looking at strictly a DM, I'd go Wharton over Edison because Edison's not a DM.
Would buying Wharton not put you in the same bracket we're in now with Morton and?
No, yeah, of course. That's why he's not my first choice. But given that, just based off the super chat, I'd go for Wharton over Edison.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Edison's a very good player, but he's not a DM.
But he could be a DM in the way we play, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but Wharton's already a DM.
Yo, what's good? Big up with another super says, in his opinion, the club has been negotiating with Trent for over a year. Personally, don't think deals of this magnitude are solved just in one summer, similar to what happened with Salah. Okay, so he's more just going on like past evidence of how he thinks we'll deal with it rather than facts. That's fair enough. Big up Mizzy. He says, you guys got it. If I say it, someone's sugar level.
So yesterday, shout out to Tom Mizzy. He put us onto a new cereal. Marks and Spencer's do a triple chocolate cluster cereal.
Okay.
Drifty looks sensational, bro.
Oh, you've had it?
No, I said it looks sensational.
Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'm a little bit weird like that. I love chocolate, but I'm not really a fan of chocolate stuff, if that makes sense. Like if I'm gonna buy a muffin, a chocolate muffin would be the last one I'd pick. If I was gonna buy a cake, a chocolate cake would be one of the last ones I'd pick. So I love chocolate as in chocolates themselves, you know, whatever it, like a chocolate bar or whatever. But yeah, I don't like chocolate cereal. The only real chocolate cereal I like is Cocoa Pops. I don't really like any of the other like chocolate cereals. I'd rather have like some other kind of flavor. I know that sounds a little bit weird because I love chocolate, but like, yeah, if someone is gonna buy me a chocolate cake or a chocolate muffin, I probably would be like, oh, was there a blueberry one instead, or was there a lemon one? Or, you know what I mean? Like chocolate would be down on my thing. So it might be banging, but yeah, I'm not really a chocolate cereal guy. But I'll definitely try it out if I see it though, 100%.
Fair enough.
Big up, couple people saying they get where I'm coming from. Still, big up. Yeah, like even milkshake, other than the McDonald's chocolate milkshake back in the day, which was amazing. If I could still like drink milk, I probably wouldn't really ever get chocolate milkshakes either. I'd prefer vanilla or banana or strawberry or, do you know what I mean, over a chocolate milkshake. So yeah, I don't know. And last one from Maths says, lads, can we do wages on goals and assists for players? What's your target for Nunez? I'm harsh because we deserve more.
Mm.
Let me have a think about it because I've made some wages and paid out some money and I don't like doing it. So, Maths, I'll let you know next show, bro. I'll let you know next show.
You believe in Nunez, though, right?
I do, but I'm still sick of like losing wages. And the
But
thing
you
is, when I
believe in
win, I
him.
don't even make the other person pay up anyway. So like wages have become a little bit you know.
But you believe in him, though.
I do believe in him.
So what's there to worry
I
about?
think he'll get 15 goals in the league, and I think he'll get 23 to 25 plus in all comps.
Is 15 good enough?
Yeah, if everyone else is doing their job, because I know he's not going to be leading the line the same way he was before, and if he is, then I definitely believe in him. But we still got to fit Jota in. There's still Salah. There's still Gakpo. I think the goals are going to be shared out again as they were. I don't think we'll just have one man who's just like head and shoulders 15, 20 goals further ahead than anybody else. I could be wrong, but that's just the feeling that I have.
Fair dues.
I don't think he'll play as much as he did under Klopp. I've got a funny feeling that Slot will be a lot more horses for courses.
Fair dues.
So we'll have to see how it goes. We'll have to see how it goes.
Your boy Drift, I can't lie.
I am backing him. We got a lot of players in our team that are all going to score goals. I believe it'll probably be another 13 to 15 goals in all comps minimum for all of our forwards again. We have good forwards. We just didn't. We had a weird season last year where we were missing a lot of chances. Don't sleep on our forwards, man. Please, people, don't sleep on our forwards, man. Don't sleep on our forwards.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I know if that moves me 15 Premier League goals.
Of course it doesn't, because you're already on the other side of the wall.
No, it doesn't move me, man.
Right now, you're Sully, innit? Yep.
Doesn't move me, Drift. 15 doesn't move me, man.
You're lying.
I'd give you the goals.
You're lying.
Yeah, 15 doesn't move me, man. You really be over the moon if you got 15 Premier League goals?
No, I won't be over the moon. I'm saying that is what I think will be the minimum he will get.
Okay.
But
me personally, I'd want a Liverpool striker who gets a lot of chances to be scoring at least 20 Premier League goals.
But again, we don't know if we're going to play like that, Cal. We don't know if we'll get the same amount of chances. We don't know. We just got to see what going on the slot before we can make any assumptions. You know what I mean? So
yeah, fair it is.
We'll see how it goes. Our brother Rack is in the building.
Oh, big up Rack, man.
Rack,
big
love
up
my
Rack.
brother each and every time, man. Big up your damn self. And yeah, man, hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you are doing well. I'm going to drop the beat for that one, bro, because that is a very, very special one.
Big up Rack, man.
Big up Rack.
Big up.
And again, guys, I just said minimum. I think he will get more than that. I think he can get more than that, but I'm just saying minimum. You know what I mean? And if people are not happy with that, that's fine. I know the way people feel about Nunez. I reckon there's still going to be people who, if Nunez has a good season, but there's still those games where he misses big chances, I think they'll still find a way to say, like, you know, they're not feeling it or whatever. So we'll see, innit? Because I reckon even you might be on that boat, Cal. If I said to you right now, Nunez is going to get 27 goals in the Prem next season. He's going to get 34 in all comps, but he will still have the biggest XG misses and the worst conversion rate, and there's still like a load of big chances missing, I reckon you'd still be like, he's got a goal, man. He keeps missing these chances.
No, I don't think I would, Drift. 27 Premier League goals. I don't.
But he still had like 20 big opportunities missed, and he still had like, and there was still a game we didn't win because he missed the sitter.
I wouldn't say he's got to go. What I would say is that we probably need someone else, and he should deputize. I wouldn't sell someone after 27 Premier League goals. That'd be wild, man.
Well, what I mean is he still doesn't seem like he can really win over the people that are already fed up with him, because I think they'll still, be annoyed with what's happened in the past. But we'll see. We'll see.
So if he got 27 Premier League goals, there's nowhere I'm asking him to stay.
But like I said, all right, so here's how the narrative would run. And I'm not saying you on this, but I know there's some people this would run. Last day of the season, we need to win the game to win the league. He misses the chance in the 82nd minute, and we draw the game and we don't win the league. But he had 27 in the league. No one would give a shit he had 27 in the league. All what they hated about him before would all come steaming about him. They'd be like, told you we can't win the league with Nunez, even if he got 27 goals.
Yeah, they would. I wouldn't be one of those people who did that. I'd be angry at him for that. I'd be angry at him for that, but I wouldn't be angry at him and be like, he's the reason we didn't win the league. 27 Premier League goals. 27 is insane,
No, but I'm just saying there is a narrative now around him, innit? So, but we'll
if he
see.
gets 27 Premier League goals, bro, I am not asking for Nunez to be sold. That'd be crazy. That'd be him showing.
We'll only know if we get there, innit?
Yeah, very true.
So
very true.
But yeah, that was the last one on the Supers, bro.
Cool. Well, what we today? When's the? Oh, we're back tomorrow night. Late tomorrow night,
yes.
Innit?
For the game.
Yeah. Back late tomorrow night.
And you know what? We might even be back with a new show in the daytime as well. We'll have to
okay.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see what goes on. But yeah, man. Don't get bored of us, people. We're here.
Yeah. So we're back tomorrow night. May do a little show on YouTube, and then we got the game, the watch along on Tifo. So yeah, look out, people. Look out. If you haven't already, just smash the like button for this video as well.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can just quickly. Oh, there's already. No, it's cool, because I was gonna say, guys, in a little while we're both gonna be doing our respective different things.
Are you going live as well?
Yeah. I'm gonna be going live with Sai on my channel. So, guys,
what time are you going live?
11:20.
Okay, I'll go. Yeah,
you're going first. So, but guys, make sure you go and
well, the people have got a choice, innit? You can either, me, Jamie, and Luke are going to be doing some stuff on MMA and UFC now. Drift and Simon are going to be on his channel, Drifty TV, at 11:20. You've got two choices, people. If you've got two devices, you can have one on one device, one on the other. You can watch
one after the other. You don't even have
one live and one straight after the other. The main thing we're going to ask is that you subscribe to both channels and you like the videos on both channels, please.
Yeah. And by the way, the watch along stuff should all be completely fine tomorrow as well.
Yes,
guys,
it should be.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
So yeah. I see a couple of the soldiers are still on the battlefield. They're not willing to die yet. Big up the Nunez army, man. We shall not be defeated, people. We shall not be defeated.
I'll be real. I don't think the Nunez army can be defeated.
But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's it, man. Big up everyone, man. Love as always.
Big up to everyone, man. And yes.
And when is something really going to happen? I never thought we were going to actually be in August and we still haven't signed a play. No, this is bonkers, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hey ho, life is life. Smash that like button, people. Stay here, you'll be redirected. And then make sure you also check out Drifty TV as well. Till we see you tomorrow, people. Have a wonderful rest of the day, night, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish right, people. Take care.
Peace.
Thank you.